Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday digital edition of Intentional Talk. It's presented to you by Toro. It's Millar, it's Rose, and you might not be familiar with the guy joining us today. You certainly are familiar with his nephew. He's a former National League MVP, several-time All-Star, Andrew McCutchen. This is Uncle Larry. Uncle Larry, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Is Andrew a little ticked off that you're joining us today and he is not?
Uh, hello.
Hello?
What is these air pads? These things on my ears.
Uh-huh.
Where are y'all talking?
We're just look straight ahead, Uncle Larry. Right in the you see us?
Yep.
Chris
Oh,
and Kevin.
Okay. I get you. Okay, I got it. Cause I got it. I see you guys right now. See, I'm so used to the cords and the Walkmans that I used to use back in the day. But now, I got you. Yeah, you know what? He's a little upset, but. It's greatness. They want greatness on the show, and greatness is what they're gonna get. He might have been great at some point, but not now. It's all about Uncle Larry. So,
Yeah.
He got to deal with that.
Well, Uncle Larry, we do follow you on social media.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, saw that you challenged your nephew to a home run derby and kind of whooped him a little bit. So how long have you been playing, and why haven't we heard about you till now?
Look, this kid, he wanted to challenge me. I tried to tell him how good of a pro that I am. Okay, and so he challenged me, and I whooped him. I took him to school. He packed his lunch, and so but a lot of people haven't heard of me because when I got drafted, I got drafted so high. Actually got drafted in the negative first round. Okay. And they couldn't figure out the whole money and dollar situation with being drafted as high as I was. So, I ended up just go ahead. I just retired because I knew that I was going to be too good to make it. So I ended up just retiring right there. And now I'm just schooling my nephew right now. That's what we're doing.
No doubt. So, Uncle Larry, I mean, obviously the swing was on point. Do you have your own logo like Michael Jordan or a sneaker deal coming out anytime soon?
Well, I want to give the fans what the fans want. So, if there's something that these fans want, then that's what I'm gonna do. If they want to wear Uncle Larry on their hats, on shirts or jerseys, that's what I will provide for them. Okay, because like once I said before, greatness is in the building. Okay, and if they want that, that's what they're gonna get. Everybody wanted to be like Mike, but at one point, everybody wanted to be like Uncle Larry.
Yeah, Kevin, hold on. I want to just follow up on that. So, Uncle Larry, would you be the sort of guy that would get an Uncle Larry tattoo, even though that's you?
No, this body, it is a temple, okay? And I don't need to put a tattoo of my own self. I'm not that conceited, okay? In the words of Little Richard, rest in peace. I'm convinced, okay? It's all good. And I wouldn't do that, but there's a lot of other people that I know that would, and some people that have.
Oh, that's good stuff. Getting back to greatness, though, another guy that's awesomeness is Tom Brady. And you reached out to him about wide receiver, maybe helping him out that way. Has he gotten back to you?
Well, you know what? I think something must have got lost in translation. I don't necessarily know what happened there, but I'm waiting to hear back. I haven't heard much, but I'm still, I got my toe right there on the line. Whenever he needs somebody to go practice and run some routes and step left or right, I'm there. So I'm waiting to hear back. But he's a busy man. I got some time to be chilling right now, so we'll be waiting. But I ain't gonna hold my breath.
So are you kind of like the Deion Sanders or Bo Jackson of today? You can move from baseball right to football seamlessly?
Well, it's great that, we like to deal with comparisons because that's what we do as a generation. But there's nobody really compared to Uncle Larry, okay? Those are great athletes, and those guys I have a great heap of respect for. But when it comes to Uncle Larry can do it all. You need me to run a route, I can do that. You need me to hit a bomb, I can do that.
Hey, you got your nephew Andrew, I believe, is using these little virtual reality masks here, trying to do some games and baseball and whatever they say. What do you think about all this stuff now? This new age of electronics.
Oh my goodness, let me tell you something. I tried to put one of those things on. He tried to throw it on me. He thought it was gonna be fun. He's like, "Oh, you think you can hit a big league fastball? Why don't you put this on?" I threw that thing, oh man. It took me for a deuce. I didn't know where I was. I was like, "Where am I?" I was looking for my arms. I couldn't see them. You know, looking for my backside. I couldn't see it either. I was freaking out. I was running into stuff. I thought I was running down first base line. I ended up running into some type of wall. So I ain't do too well with that. But you know, these guys got all these little gadgets and things out there as opposed to just, you know, spitting in their hands and just getting their feet dirty and just playing the game. But, you know, they like to have their advantages, and that's good and all. But being an old school guy that I am, I just showed up. You know, that's what it's all about, just showing up. But good for them if they feel like they need that advantage. Still got to hit that thing.
Uncle Larry, I don't want to ask you your age, but when you and your nephew go in the weight room, who's putting up more these days? Because you look like you're in pretty tip-top shape.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I try to tell my nephew, you know, he likes to go in there and hit the gym as much as he can, but you know, you can't teach genetics, okay? This is here. I was born like this in the words of Beyonce. You know, so you know, I woke up like this. I was born like this, and I don't need to lift weights. I lift with my mind. I stare at the weight. The next thing you know, these muscles start to grow. You know, that's a different type of chi that I learned a long time ago. So that's hard to teach. You know, my nephew wants to learn that one, but you know, only the great ones. Only the great ones. You know, me and Michael Jordan, we like the only two that know how to do that. So, you know, LeBron's making his way there. He's making his way there. You know, but you know, it's a different time. It's a different time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, your nephew's got two little boys, I believe, and I'm gonna tell you, what do you think they're gonna grow up as athletes like Uncle Larry, or do you think they're gonna be more like the nephew?
You know what? I ain't even got time to think about it because my doggone his oldest son, Steele, he peed on my jersey. So I don't know what they're going to be, but one thing they need to be is respectful. I've been waiting for this jersey for weeks. Goodness, I can't believe it. I don't even want to. You know what? I'm getting hot. I'm getting 38. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk. But they're not. They're good kids. They're good kids. They're real good kids. They just need to concentrate on where they use the bathroom. Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's clean up this mess very quickly before we say goodbye. We know that Andrew is going to star alongside the Philadelphia Fanatic on the Phillies social media pages at 7 o'clock on Wednesday, and you're going to be helping out a little bit. What do you guys plan on doing together?
Well, you know, yeah, they got a little something going on. He's going to be reading a nice little book. I think it's called The Philly Fanatics One Man Band. So, you know, it's going to be really cool to get him to read. I just kind of like to sit back and watch, you know, but, you know, he'll be doing a little something for them, and I'll be looking forward to it. I might pop in, you know, I might say hello, but, you know, I don't want to make this about me, you know what I'm saying? So I want him to get some shine, you know, a little bit of shine. You know, I'll get some shine right now. I'll let him get a little bit too. So I might pop in, though, you know, if he gets boring, I might pop in.
Finally, before we say goodbye, I'm just real curious about the hairstyle. Do you plan on going to a barber anytime soon, or you're just going to let it go, let it eat?
This thing right here, man, it has a mind of its own, let me tell you. You know, so I'm going to let it, you know, it grooms itself. You know, they wanted me to go on Shark Tank, you know, figure out, like, how does your hair become the way that it does, and you don't even touch it? You know, I said, well, once again, it's genetics. Okay, so they wanted to know more about it. They wanted me to go on Shark Tank to talk about my hairdo and how I can keep it the way. I was like, no, this is not something that I'm going to sell.
Uncle Larry, continue to stay safe. Say hello to Andrew and his entire family. And thanks so much for joining us today on Intentional Talk. Hope you had as much fun as we did.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Hey, Kutch. Hey, Kutch. Chris Rowe, Kevin Lord, they wanted to say, what? You don't want to. It's okay. Oh. Hey, you know what? Never mind. It's all right. It's all right. Just go ahead and do what you was doing. How you need feeling? Better feel good. It's been 11 months. Goodness.
Yeah. Okay. Just give him a little wave. Uncle Larry, continued success. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see everybody on Friday's edition of IT presented to you by Toro. See you, Uncle Larry.
All right. Y'all take it easy.
All right.